Look at these three pictures. The high school class of 1980, the class of 2000, the class of 2025. Notice anything different? It's more than just fashion or hairstyles. Look at the picture from 2025. You don't see men. You see boys. The evidence isn't just in these photos, it's in the blood. Testosterone, the very hormone that makes a man, well, a man, is in a free fall. Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth behind the decline of men and what you can do to fight back. I need to talk to you about something serious. It's not meant to scare you, but it absolutely should wake you up. Since the 1950s, the average testosterone level in men has been dropping by about 1% every single year. If that does not scare you, it should, because low testosterone decreases lifespan in men. It literally shortens your life. It has been linked to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. It's also associated with weaker bones and smaller muscles, which cause you to age more quickly. Low testosterone is linked to low libido, as well as issues like low self-esteem and lack of motivation. In short, having low testosterone is incredibly harmful to men.
Why have men become so weak nowadays?
Men today are weaker, slower, and even less sharp than before. But here's the good news, we're not screwed yet. The first step to fixing this problem is understanding why testosterone levels are dropping so fast. The list of causes is long, so let's not waste any time. We'll start with some of the simple factors and then move on to the bigger, more surprising ones as we go. Number 1 on the list is your quality of sleep. If you're consistently getting less than 7 hours, I can almost guarantee it's crushing your levels. Here's why. When you don't sleep enough, your body pumps out more cortisol. That's your main stress hormone. And cortisol is like kryptonite for your testosterone. It just kills it. It's not about being lazy, it's about health. Studies show men who get enough quality sleep can have 60% higher testosterone than those who are sleep deprived. So if you're burning the candle at both ends, you're literally burning up your vital energy. The second big factor on the list, exercise. Men weren't designed to sit all day at desks or spend endless hours slouched on a couch. Our bodies are built for action, for running, lifting, chasing, and moving. But modern life has made many of us way too still. Here's the good news. Exercise is one of the most reliable natural boosters of testosterone. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Starting with something as simple as walking or a light jog already puts your body in a better state. But if we're talking about testosterone specifically, strength training is king. Countless studies have shown that lifting weights, especially compound movements like squats or deadlifts, can increase testosterone levels anywhere between 10 to 25%. Now, before you lace up for long-distance cardio sessions, a quick heads up, too much endurance training can actually lower testosterone. That's why you'll often see athletes who do a lot of long-distance running facing issues with low T. On the other hand, sprinting, short, intense bursts of speed, has been linked to significant boosts in testosterone. So if you want to give your hormones a natural edge, keep moving, lift heavy, add some sprints, and don't let your body get stuck in that sitting cycle. One big factor people often ignore is what's on their plate. So much of our modern diet is working against us. A lot of the processed, prepackaged foods and protein bars out there are filled with sneaky ingredients that can mess with your hormones. One of the biggest culprits is something called phytoestrogens, which are especially high in soy products like soy milk, soy protein, and a lot of fake vegetarian meats. Now, a little bit here and there might not be a big deal, but if you're loading up on protein shakes and bars every day, you could be getting a huge dose without even realizing it. The goal isn't to become a full-on health hippie, but to be smart. Swapping out that processed stuff for real, whole foods like eggs, fish, and vegetables is one of the most powerful steps you can take to get your body back on track. The next cause is the one that really caught my attention. The stuff that's all around us. I'm talking about plastics. It sounds crazy, but it's true. So many plastics contain chemicals called xenoestrogens. These are endocrine disruptors, meaning they mimic estrogen in your body. When your body senses all this fake estrogen, it panics and decides it doesn't need to produce as much testosterone. This isn't just lowering your T, it's increasing inflammation, making it easier to gain fat and harder to feel good. These chemicals are in everything: water bottles, food packaging, even our water supply. They're often called forever chemicals because they don't ever really leave your body. The simplest way to fight back? Stop drinking from plastic bottles. Switch to glass or metal. Be aware of what you're bringing into your life, because this invisible attack is one of the main reasons men are struggling. Now, let's talk about a daily habit that has the exact opposite effect of exercise, and it's incredibly common in our modern world. I'm talking about the consumption of adult content and self-stimulation. Yeah, probably not what you were expecting. But the data is pretty clear. According to research, men who took a break from this habit for just 1 week saw a significant spike in their testosterone levels. Some studies showing an increase of over 150%. Another study found that frequent engagement in this habit actually reduced the number of androgen receptors in the brain. And here's the real kicker. Actual intimate physical connection with a real partner has been shown in numerous studies to have the complete opposite effect. It can actually boost testosterone production. So the message isn't about shame, it's about understanding the impact of your habits. Solo habits can inadvertently tell your body to slow down its own energy production, while real connection tells it to power up. So, you're ready to take action. You understand the problem, and now you want to know what you can actually do about it. The goal here isn't about magic pills or quick fixes, it's about giving your body what it needs to function properly again. First, let's talk about fuel. Your body needs specific raw materials to produce its natural energy and drive. The most important one might be zinc. Many people don't get nearly enough from their diet. You can find it in foods like red meat and shellfish, but sometimes a supplement can help fill the gap. Just be smart about it and don't overdo it. Next up is vitamin D. This isn't just for your bones. It's a major player in telling your body to produce its own natural vitality. Spending some time in the sun is the best way to get it, but if you live somewhere cloudy, a supplement is a great option. Many people are surprised at how much of a difference this makes. But you can't just supplement your way out of a bad lifestyle. What you eat matters. Cutting out processed foods and focusing on whole, natural foods is non-negotiable. This leads perfectly into movement. You don't have to live in the gym, but regular, intense resistance training sends a powerful signal to your body to build and maintain muscle, which directly supports healthy hormone levels. Combine that with prioritizing quality sleep. This is when your body does most of its repair and production. If you're not sleeping well, you're fighting an uphill battle. Finally, be smart about your environment. Do your best to reduce your exposure to chemicals found in plastics. Simple swaps like using a glass or metal water bottle instead of plastic can make a difference over time. Consider a good water filter to help minimize what's coming from your tap. Look around. It feels like the world is trying to soften men, to make us quieter, less driven, more passive. But that's not strength. That's not what we're meant to be. True masculinity isn't toxic, it's necessary. It's about standing up when it matters, protecting what you care about, and leading with purpose. If this resonated with you, subscribe.